All right, let's see what's coming through for this quick read today. I was still pulled to this Twinflame Oracle deck. Stalemate, indecision. This would be somebody who's probably in a situation, could be no contact. Yeah. Focus on the decisions you can make. I have in this twin dynamic, somebody indecision, decision, indecision. They're not sure of the decisions they're making. Maybe they're the guilt of what they're doing or how everybody else takes it. Don't overthink your own decisions. Choose them for you because they align with you. Don't focus on the decisions this person has not made yet, okay? Trust that they will be able to see clearer. What do we have here? Truth. The truth will always come out, okay? And I feel like whoever this person is here, they're hiding behind some truth. Maybe they wear a mask. But they're becoming clearer in some of these decisions, but they can't jump ahead. This indecision is showing them that they are not trusting a path of the decisions before them, okay? And you want them making a clear-headed decision. Them making a decision right now, they're not clear-headed. I can already see that. And this person doesn't think they're being dishonest with themselves. This indecision energy, they are cloudy for some reason. You need to trust that they haven't seen that aha moment yet, okay? There's disharmony. It's like their innards, that's an interesting one. Their innards are pulling left, pulling right, pulling left, pulling right. You need them to find some solid ground so they can trust their decision. You want somebody to trust their decision. They have too many people in their ears telling them what to do, and it's not really helpful because, again, we all have our own lenses we look out of. So somebody has a very strong opinion around them, and it's not helping. Could be a third party, like they're in another connection, but it could also just be friends and people who are not very helpful, or they're gaining something out of the situation so they don't want it changing, okay? What else do we have? We have an apology here. Whoever this person is does have guilt. We got that early on. There is guilt. But they could also be trying to figure out, well, where do I go from here? There's, again, this toxic bound energy. They've got to get out of this. Whoever this external party is, they need to get out of that. So trust that you're going to get the answers you seek when it's needed. Yeah, the masculine energy coming out, very logical. But there is some sort of renewal coming. So trust that this fresh start will happen when they get through some of this other energy. Any other guidance for the person who's found this? The thoughts, be mindful. Sometimes when you get stuck in your thoughts, you start doing this 8 of Swords overthinking, okay? And I'm going to make this a little longer for the person who's found this because I don't want to end on this. So when you start thinking your feelings and your thoughts, you're going to start trapping yourself, or you might find yourself doing that. Over 17 seconds starts that, pattern of trying to manifest and create something, but you might be adding in obstacles. So if you get into a thought pattern of, well, why are they stuck with this or that? Try to find something where you can allow yourself to go, hey, this fresh start will come when they make the decision. How do you turn that around? I'm gonna see if there's anything else here. North Node. This is about you finding your purpose and what inspires you, okay? So know that you're not misreading this. Maybe you feel some of the energy pulls and you're not gonna know what's going on behind the scenes, and that's okay. That's okay. Trust it's shifting though, okay? Don't let your thoughts keep you back because that's what's holding them back is their own thought pattern. They're talking themselves into indecision. And when decisions present itself, somehow the guilt is going back in a circle. They've got to figure that truth out. At the same point, you're figuring out truth in a different way. You're figuring out truth in how this, hey, where do I get pulled to go, okay? You have broken free from a lot of toxicity as it is as well, but you might even be being their beacon. Maybe you're not talking, but even indirectly, they can see you growing and see you moving. Allow yourself to keep going. And I do see union. There is an energy here. But here's the thing. It's a Lover's card, but guess what? It's decisions. It comes together when both people can make decisions, okay? And it's not just decisions about the connections. It's decisions about who you are, who you want to be, and where you're going. And I don't mean knowing everything, but in the moment, being able to not get stuck in this indecisive, talk yourself out of options you want. So your goal right now, don't talk yourself out of where you want to go, what job you want, what dreams you have, okay? But there's an integration energy coming, and we have the inner child being worked on and healing. Both of you are healing that, okay? these are things that you've learned, and you're relearning who you are. They're relearning who they are. But there's self-discovery, okay? So trust this. And it is not on me that my candle just died. So even if the lights go out and you can't see, trust that things are still moving. Focus on what you can do, because you have a lot of really beautiful energy, one, coming in, but there's so much fire burning in you. I see that. She's in this galaxy thing. You could love stars too. Stars are coming through heavy. I'm going to get one card of guidance here. This was supposed to be my short, but I'm not going to leave it at that. King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. I'm going to tell you right now, this connection is not your fullness of life. It's an addition to your fullness of life, right? So you are finding that North Node, you are being maybe pushed, and it might be uncomfortable at points, but you're being pushed into a greater version of you. But it's also this self-discovery of like, wow, my life could be so much bigger. You are not playing it small anymore. You're being challenged to grow the canvas, make it bigger. This is king energy here, okay? But there's a lot of prosperity coming, all right? Trust this, all right? Love, light, and positive vibes.